Hello everybody, I want to show you with this video 10 cool things you can do with the OnePlus 8T. So the first thing I want to show you is about the fingerprint sensor, because you can enable a quick launcher here for apps. So let me show you what I mean. So if I have here the fingerprint sensor, I just hold the fingerprint sensor, and in the next step I have some activities like the voice search, or here I can enter WhatsApp directly, or YouTube and so on. This feature I have to enable first, and I have to I can customize it as well, of course, so that I have my favorite apps there or activities there. And yeah, let me show you how you can do that. So just scroll down here, then you will have here the symbol for the settings. So tap it. Then you have to scroll down to the point Utilities. Here they are. Tap it. And here we will need the point Quick Launch. So, and first of all, you have to turn it on, that you can use it, and then you can add here the shortcuts. So you have the opportunity, as these are the ones you have already, so you can also remove them if you want, or put them in another position here, like this, or you can also add here some shortcuts. So like to have quick access to the settings, or for the calendar to make a new event and so on. Or you can also go here directly on apps to have maybe the Chrome browser, or access to Google Drive and so on, or like me, WhatsApp and so on. So you can customize it directly by your own, and it's a very nice feature to have quick access. Yeah. The next feature I want to show you right now is to hide apps on the phone that they are not in the app launcher or on the desktop or something like this. They are in the hidden space. So let me show you how you can enable this feature. So just if you're on the desktop, use 2 fingers and pinch in so that you have this view here. And now we will need the home settings. And at the home settings, you will have the point here above, below, hidden space, and you have to enable it here first, and after you will have here some instructions how it works. So you can pinch out with 2 fingers on the desktop, or the second way is you can also, if you're on the app launcher where you have all your apps, you can also swipe to the left and we'll have also there your hidden space. So let me show you how this works. So I just use 2 fingers, swipe them out here, and now I'm here in my hidden space. And as you can see, I have prepared already something. I have a Gmail, Instagram, and YouTube Music. And let's go now to the app launcher. And these apps are not visible here. They are only visible in the hidden space. And from the quick launcher, I've told you, we have also access to the hidden space if we just swipe here to the left and or to the right, and then we will have also here our hidden space. So you can also set up the password for a better security, but this is just your phone password. So someone who have access also to your phone password with your phone password can have also access then to the hidden space in case you want to enable the password. But let's do it here. Enable the password, and or the fingerprint is the same thing. Now, if you have enabled a fingerprint before, it works as well. But you can use as well a pin. So I have a very simple one, by the way, here. And yeah, I'm now have now entered with my basic telephone pin the hidden space. But it is good at all to have this password here, because if you give your phone to someone who have not your phone password and you don't want that the person sees the apps you have on, or the hidden apps you have on your phone, then enable the password is better, I think. Yeah, the next feature I want to show you is for the camera, because if you have a nice scene and you want to take a picture as soon as possible, then you have to look for the camera app and so on, so you're wasting time. And there's a way to quick launch the camera by just double tap the power button. And we are immediately here at the camera. So very nice. And what's very great is that also if you're on standby, also here if you double tap the power button, you are immediately at the camera without wasting time. Yeah, the next thing I want to show you is also about the camera, because your OnePlus 8T have a 48 MP cam, as you know, a very good one, by the way. But the phone is just taking pictures with 12 MPs. So if you want to have the better resolution, the best resolution, then you should go to this point here, because here you can change it into the 48 MP. So now your phone is having the full resolution. So, but I would recommend to you the 12 MPs, because the pictures becomes more dynamic, and this is the reason why OnePlus here decided to have just pictures with 12, also basic pictures with 12 MPs. So you should leave that settings. Just if you want to have a high resolution, if you want to zoom in or something like this, I would recommend to you the 48 MPs. Okay, so for the next feature, I need my little friend here, and we have more than one camera, as you know as well. And we have the main cam with the 48 MPs, but we have also an ultra wide cam and a macro cam and a monochrome cam. And let me show you how you can change between these cameras. So this is the main cam, by the way. You shoot pictures with 12 MP or 48 MPs, we have learned. And yeah, but if I'm close to an object and I want to have my hand, completely on the picture, I have to go here on the 3 threes to enable the ultra wide cam. And now I have my ultra wide cam, and I have ultra wide view here. What is better if I'm close to objects? But the better pictures you have also here, always here on the middle, because this is the main camera, 12 or 48 MPs. The quality is much better, as I said. And the one here on the right, the 1.3, is the zoom, also it's a fast zoom here, because you don't waste time with pinching in and so on. But you can do this, of course, additionally to have a closer look. But if you're very close to objects and so on, then you have also a macro cam here, because if I'm now very close to this guy here, maybe 3 or 5 centimeters, then you see the picture is not that clear. Now you can enable the macro mode here. If you tap here on the flower, then the macro mode is enabled, and now the phone can focus much better. So if you're very close to objects, so very, very close, 3 or 5 centimeters, then I would recommend to you this super macro mode here. And also our next topic is about the camera, because there's a very nice and an intelligent tool included, Google Lens. So if we tap here on this symbol next to the shutter button, then he was asking us, okay, open the camera, allow the stuff, and so on. And we need access to the internet, of course. And this is auto-detecting intelligent software which one recognize maybe buildings, and is telling you more about the building or something like this, or things. You can buy things then after, if this system recognize it, what it is. And yeah, but it's not, it takes a bit time until it works perfectly. But for the moment, I would really recommend you this feature here, text. So if we go here on text, it will recognize text, and you can copy it immediately to your phone. And that saves a lot of time, especially if you want to study or something like this. You can just copy a text from a book, put it directly into the stuff you want to do. A very nice thing. And you can also translate it. So let me go back here one point, because we have also here next to the point translate. And that's pretty cool, because it's a live translation. So let us focus again here, and it immediately translate our book here. And what's very, very great, and we can also go here on the text symbol and have copied already here, and could use it also for our studies, for our holidays. So very, very nice. So the next tool is not about the camera, but it's also about taking pictures. But to take a picture here from the desktop or in a game or something like this, because we have a screen recorder, and you can make screenshots here as well with that phone, of course. For that, we will use the power button and the volume down button. Press these both buttons and you will have a screenshot. So one more time, the power button and the volume down button just for short together, and you have a screenshot. And if you tap here on the preview, you're also able to edit this screenshot. Maybe if you want to crop something here, like a picture from a website or something like this, you can draw something inside, you can write something inside here. And yeah, then after you can share it here directly, or you can also save it here to your gallery. And there's a second way to take a screenshot by just using 3 fingers. So just swipe them down the screen and you have a screenshot as well. One more time, use 3 fingers, swipe them down the screen and you have a screenshot as well. But this second feature you have to enable sometimes. Let me show you how it works. So just scroll down here and go to the symbol for the settings. Then we have to go to the point button and gestures. And then we have to go to the quick gestures here. And this point 3 finger screenshot has to be enabled, so marked red. So then it works also with the 3 fingers sliding down the screen. And as I said, there's also a screen recorder included if you want to record the actions made in an app or something like this, or just to show something here on the desktop or on the handy, also on the mobile phone as well. And yeah, let me show you. I can enable this tool. So just scroll down here, scroll down a second time, and then we will have here on the second page the point screen recorder. So if you tap it, you have to allow first of all something. Then you have this little tool here with the recording symbol, and just tap on the recording symbol and your action will be recorded here on the screen. And the little tool becomes almost invisible here. But if you tap here again, you will see it again. You can pause it, but you can also stop it here directly with this symbol. Okay, and you can also enter the settings here with this symbol, and now you can set up the video resolution, or also very important, the sound sources. Maybe if you want to have the internal sound source or the microphone sound source and so on, or if you want to mix it up so that you have both maybe. And yeah, so many other stuff here. And yeah, so a very nice tool. And yeah, go on the X here if you don't want to have this tool again on the screen, but you can have it always back here if you tap here on screen recorder. And where to find the screenshots and screencasts and so on here, of course, at gallery. And by the way, if you are here on the photos like this, you cannot see them. Yeah. But if you swipe here to the right, you have albums, and here you will see an own folder just for screenshots and an own folder just for screen recordings. Okay. And our next mode is for the eyes, because we have problems if we watch too much on our smartphones, because our eyes becomes tired and so on, because it gives the eyes stress. And there's a blue light filter here included, which one reduces the stress for your eyes, and it is also great for the night because you will sleep better. Let's try. So let me show you first how you can enable this mode. So just scroll down here, scroll down a second time, and now we will need here the reading mode on the second page. Reading mode. So, and now we can choose the between the chromatic effect and the mono effect. We will need the chromatic effect because that is the blue light filter. And as you can see, the phone is turning into a different color. So it is more warm now and so on. And it's also very nice. That's the reason why it's called reading mode here. It's also very nice if you read a lot here on your phone, maybe websites or ebooks maybe, then this chromatic effects or this monochrome effects will really reduce the stress for your eyes, and you get not so fast tired and so on. So our last mode is also something for the body, but for the soul. So because as we know, we use our smartphone too much, and for that there's a focus mode included, because sometimes you need your mind, and the smartphone is just disturbing with messages and so on. And there's a focus mode included, which one gives you really the opportunity to let you concentrate on what you're doing. Just if something emergent, if there's an emergency or something like this, then the phone will let you No, because the phone can receive calls and so on. So let me show you what I mean. So just scroll down here, scroll down a second time, and now on the second page, as we have learned, we will find the Zen mode. No? So if we enter the Zen mode, so we can set up a time how much we want to enjoy our life and that the phone is down. So let's go. Yeah, before you start, we have here some informations about what Zen mode is, because you cannot interrupt this mode. So if it's once started, you have to leave your phone 20 minutes. And incoming notification will be muted, but you can still receive calls and can make also emergency calls. No? What's very nice. And all the apps will temporarily have a lockdown. So let's try. So now I can still stop if I say, oh yeah. Okay, now it started, and now we have here our Zen mode. We can make emergency calls. And yeah, so access to the camera we have, no? But the rest is disabled. And this will give your soul a moment of peace. And yeah, you should really try this, because we all know that we all use our smartphone too much. And yeah, okay. This has been the last point here of this video. And yeah, thank you so much for watching this video, by the way, and I hope you like it, and maybe you can give me a thumbs up or leave me a nice comment. It would be very helpful for my videos. Thank you so much for. And I've created also some other videos if you're interested in, or maybe just subscribe me. It would be really a pleasure to see you again, and yeah, maybe at the next time. Ciao.